Yo, what's up, guys? American Mexican Gunslinger. Today I got a special tabletop review on this fresh, unopened box Anderson lower receiver. The reason why I'm doing this video is because Anderson arms is no longer available, you guys. They are no longer in production no more, as Ruger has officially bought them out, and they're not gonna sell their lowers under this Anderson logo. So if you guys are out there wanting to pick up a lower receiver, I suggest you guys do this now, because these are like the poverty pony builds, the poverty kind of AR-15 lower receiver, where you can buy these at certain gun shops for like $50. It depends. I ended up paying $100 for this lower receiver, but that was at my local gun shop, so I just had to just go get it over there. I'm not driving 2 hours and 2 hours back so I can get a $50 lower receiver, and it's gonna cost me more for the gas and to actually buy the lower. So that's why I went with this one. But this is just a regular Anderson receiver, you guys. It's no fancy games or giggles, but like as you guys can see, you do need a background check for this lower receiver, as it's a serialized lower receiver. You can build whatever you want under this lower receiver. I had to be 21 years and older to purchase this receiver, which means you can build either an AR pistol or an AR rifle. But under the circumstances that this is not under a rifle or a pistol, it's under a firearm. And because when they're selling these lower receivers, they can't really say if it's a rifle or a pistol anymore, because you can build a pistol or you can build a rifle with these lower receivers, and they're really good quality, you guys. As of right now, I haven't opened it. It's like I said, it's here. I have it unopened, so I'll probably open it up for you, or maybe I should do this off camera. Nah, I'll just do it off camera. But yeah, you guys, a lower receiver. Nah, I'll just do it right now. Let's see if I can. Oh, all right. Open box video. Yeah, you guys. Here's how the lower comes in, you guys. Wow, it's really high quality, you guys. Actually, no blemishes on the lower at all, you guys. It's really good and really good quality, you guys. They're not bad for the price. As you guys can see, the lower receiver is in mil-spec quality, you guys. It's not the best, but it's not the cheapest either. Well, I mean, it is the cheapest. I mean, there's cheaper versions like the polymer lower, but you guys, this lower seems to be very well blemished. Oh, this is just like, my dry skin, whatever. But yeah, it seems to be a very really awesome lower receiver. And of course, I had to get it with the Anderson manufacturing logo, you guys, because yes, they're not gonna sell any lower receivers with this logo, so this might go up in value later on. And I don't know, Andersons are cheap as heck, but for the value this lower receiver gives people, you guys, I used to buy these in California for $60, you guys. In California, when I was 18, I bought my first lower receiver in California, you guys. So yeah, I could have went with the route of purchasing an AR-15 already built, but I instead went with this route and I bought the lower receiver. It comes stripped, you guys, so you guys can put your own trigger, your own super safety, FRT, all those fancy giggles, binary triggers, those hyper triggers, the Geisley triggers, mil-spec triggers, whatever you like, different types of buffer tubes, whatever buffer tube comes into your peeling, whatever you want to build with this lower receiver. I'm personally gonna have in the future of this channel, hopefully, a cool build for you guys with this lower receiver. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think I should build. It's just an AR-15 lower receiver, so I can shoot 308 obviously, but there's a lot of different calibers out there. 22 LR, 17 HMR, 22 Magnum, 5.56, 7.62 by 39, 300 Blackout, 6.5 Grendel, dang, there's a ton more freaking calibers out there that you can build off this lower receiver. But like I said, this is a really well made lower receiver, you guys. As you guys can see, it's really high quality, you guys. There's barely any blemishes on there except for the blemishes of me, handling it already. But it seems to be highly quality made and really solid, you guys. So don't sleep on these Anderson lower receivers, you guys. They're really great, especially for you beginners out there that are barely turning 21. I suggest you go buy a lower receiver and build your own AR-15. I mean, you can just go buy it over the shelf, but it's more better when you buy and build your own AR-15, because like I said, you can buy different parts and versions and kits, and there's so many different varieties. This is the Legos of the world, you guys. You know what I'm saying? Of the free world. As you guys can see, you know what I mean? Like, you guys can build your own things, off this lower receiver. Build your build, you know what I'm saying? Build your own thing. It's pretty awesome, you guys, in today's world where we have the capabilities of buying these lower receivers and actually going out and building our own firearm, which is a different experience from those who you just go to the store and go purchase it off the shelf. It's a different experience building your own thing. It actually hits the heart and the soul a lot harder than just buying it off the shelf manufacturing. But I bought this lower receiver because of course they're not making them anymore, and I wanted to support Anderson, to their last content breath that they're living in. And I hope Ruger does the best for this company that they have purchased, and maybe go up the quality control. I mean, the AR-15 lowers that I have purchased throughout my life, they've been solid 100%. I've never had problems or issues. The first lower receiver that I bought did give me some issues after like 8 years of having that lower. I ended up getting rid of it because I ended up doing a trade in Oregon for it. But this whole like drill part of it messed up. The threads got teared up, so the only way I can remove it is with the with the hand drill. And so I just drilled it on and left it tapped, and then drilled it on and I just left it in there and never removed the grip ever from there. So the new owner, I told him about that, and he's all right, no worries. He's not gonna change the grip anytime soon. Probably he did, but yeah, you guys, there you go. That's my tabletop review on the open box review on this Anderson lower receiver. Thank you guys for watching my video. Subscribe to the channel, share and subscribe, you know what I mean, and like the channel, you guys. Spread the message. We got to keep the freedom talking of these tools out there, and making sure that lots of individuals out there are planning to build an AR-15 or buy one. But building one is the best suggestion for me out there, and it saves you a lot of time and money if you're not willing to just sacrifice $1,000 or $500 for a over-the-counter AR-15, when you can just purchase yours part by part. You know what I'm saying? In today's world, we are living in a poverty stinking country where a lot of people have hard times meeting ends meet. You know what I mean? And I hope the best for those people, and hopefully they can get back on their feet and continue moving forward. Thank you guys for watching. I'm American Mexican Gunslinger. More gun content coming up soon. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys around. Peace. You gotta go buy them, man. You can't sleep on these lowers, bro. Go buy one. Go now, please.